say go. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Cooking with Kids video. Today we're going to be making some delicious broccoli and cheese cups. The ingredients we're going to need for this week's recipe are 3 cups of broccoli that's been cooked and chopped, 1 egg, 12 Ritz crackers, 1 heaping cup of shredded cheese, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. In addition to the ingredients, there's also a few other things from around the kitchen we're going to need. We'll need a knife, a cutting board, a cheese grater, a medium-sized pot to cook our broccoli, a muffin tray, some cooking spray, and probably a Ziploc bag. The first thing you can do is go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Take some time to gather your ingredients, your equipment, and preheat your oven. Let's get started with our broccoli. For today's recipe, you could really use fresh or frozen broccoli. You're going to want to chop your broccoli into smaller pieces and then go ahead and cook it according to preference. Some may choose to boil, while others choose to steam. I've got everything I need. I've already gone ahead and cooked my broccoli, so we're going to need one of the adults at home to start chopping up the broccoli and get it ready to cook it. While the adult is taking care of that, I've got a couple jobs for the kids. Grab your box of Ritz crackers and open it. Now, we need to put 12 crackers into our Ziploc bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now you can see I've got a couple little pieces left over here. We can either eat them or we can put them in the bag. I think I'm going to snack on this one, and then I'm going to toss these other 3 into the bag. Go ahead and zip up your bag, and now we can crush them. Use your fingers and your hands and squish, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Crush your Ritz crackers all up until they are some crumbs. Keep on squeezing. There we go. I'm pretty happy with this texture and consistency, so I'm just going to leave them like this for now. Your next job while your broccoli is cooking is to grate some cheese. We've got big holes and we've got small holes on our cheese grater. This week we're going to go with the larger size holes. We need 1 heaping cup of cheddar cheese, and a heaping cup means that the cheese is actually going to go over top of the cup. So you've got a chunk of cheese. You're going to put 2 fingers on one edge, a thumb on one side, and then your other 2 fingers on the other side. It kind of makes a triangle. Go ahead and start grating your cheese. If you notice one side starts to get too thin, you can just go ahead and turn the piece of cheese over and then keep on grating. Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. And there we've got our cheese. Next, we need a medium-sized mixing bowl. Once your broccoli has cooled, we're going to go ahead and add that in to our mixing bowl. Again, make sure that you've let it have some time to cool down. Now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. Half a teaspoon of salt, sprinkle in half a teaspoon of garlic powder, Let's do the cheese next. Sprinkle in some cheese. Again, we want to use about 1 cup of cheese. And it's okay to have some left over. We need to add in those breadcrumbs that our fingers did all the work for crushing them up. Sprinkle those into the bowl too. And last but not least, we need to add in 1 egg. The egg is going to be the key ingredient to helping make sure that all of this yumminess stays together. When it comes to mixing, you could choose to use a spoon or you could choose to use your hands. We need to make sure that 1 egg gets mixed really well in with the rest of our ingredients. If you're allowed to use your hands, make sure you've cleaned them first, given them a good wash, and then go ahead. Get in and mix everything up all together. This definitely feels a lot different than what I thought it was going to feel like. I was expecting those broccoli pieces to still be a little hard. Oh no, look at the mess. Hey, go and take a minute to wash your hands. Now we're ready to start filling our cups. I'm going to use a mini muffin tray. If you don't have a mini muffin tray, that's okay. You can use a regular sized muffin tray. You're going to want to make sure you spray with cooking spray quite generously over your muffin tray. And then with your fingers, grab some of the mixture and add it into your muffin cups. Make sure you fill your muffin cups up to the top. Now we need to take these special fingers of ours and press down to make sure that everything is nice and tight and compacted in each of the muffin cups. Just give them a little firm squeeze. We've filled our cups. Now for this leftover cheese. We can go ahead and sprinkle some of our leftover cheese on top of our broccoli and cheese cups. I think I might do some with cheese and some without. Ta-da! Now they're ready for the oven. Go ahead and place your broccoli and cheese cups into the oven. We're going to want to place them on the center rack and bake them for anywhere between 14 to 16 minutes. When your timer goes off, you can take them out of the oven. Let them cool for at least 5 minutes before removing them from the pan, and then you can go ahead and serve them up. We hope you enjoyed this week's recipe, and until next time, Ona!